So practicing with a breathing method is not always a secure method. Find another one, like the Kuan Yin method, reciting Buddha's name or a mantra. But better you find a living saint, living good monks, good priests, because they already succeeded in their practice and they have plenty of energy to spare for you. Just like a person who has a lot of food in his house, he can share with you. It's like that. You have to find a truly good practicing monks and priests or practitioners of a good religion. A good traditional one is safer when you don't know a living master. Then recite a mantra of Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Christianity, or the names of saints and Buddhas. Trust that. Pick one. If you don't have any master or monks to rely on, then pick one for yourself. Sincerely ask God to bless that mantra for you, bless the name of the saints for you, bless the name of that Buddha for you, and continue to recite that all the time, anytime, until even when you sleep, you do it subconsciously. In the Kuan Yin method, sometimes we wake up and then we realize that we are in the middle of reciting the 5 holy names and in the middle of just waking up from samadhi because the inner heavenly light is still flashing around you and then disappears when you truly are out of samadhi, out of that meditation samadhi and back into real physical life. Sometimes not. Sometimes it lingers a long, long time. Sometimes all day, all night you see in the heavenly light. But it depends on your concentration, okay? Now, if everything is too difficult for you, just recite the names of the Buddhas or trust in Jesus Christ, okay? Yes. And trust the names of the saints in your religion. Be vegan and make peace. When you begin to, you turn now and recite the holy names of the saints, of the Buddhas, and all the mantras from the Buddhas, then please be vegan, please. Because if you are vegan, then you are more connected with life, not with death, not with killing. Killing karma is very, very heavy. And even if you recite sincerely, but you don't have enough time to build up this holy and uplifting energy, then it's very difficult to use meager energy to reach a high land, higher realm of the Buddhas and saints. Thus you have to be vegan for yourself, not just because of compassion for the suffering of the animal people, but for yourself, so that you don't connect with this heavy, dragging, burdensome karma of killing, which will drown you, degrade you, and drag you down to a lower existence or hell. I hope it's logical enough for you. Because if you just cut some leaves from plants or trees to eat, then the leaves will grow again. And they have seeds, and can grow again. Very simple. Just put it in the ground and the vegetable will grow. See, it's life. It's a symbol of life. You put a seed and it grows. Even if you cut some of the branches of the vegetable, you can use that branch to grow. Most of them are like that. So it's life. It's not killing, not death. And you see, if you kill an animal person in front of you, or make some people kill it for you, you know they're suffering, they scream, they kick, they don't want to be killed. They suffer, they cry.
Animals feel pain. This is a scientific fact. And yet, in animal industries all over Australia, pieces of animals' bodies are cut off, sliced open, and burned away while they are fully conscious without pain relief. This is routine, and it's inflicted on millions of animals raised for food every year.
Can you imagine dying just 42 days after being born? Your life cut short just so an industry can make money. New evidence released by Animal Equality in Mexico shows the cruel reality for chickens on factory farms. A similar fate endured by nearly 8 billion chickens in the United States. These animals are forced to live in discomfort and suffering inside overcrowded and windowless sheds. Those who survive are sent to slaughter at only 42 days of age. They are not yet adults.
These are the last moments of this pig's life. Workers at this Iowa pig farm tried repeatedly to yank her out of a crate. But she fought to stay alive. Eventually, they forced her out. Another pig tried to comfort her. Then, in front of the other pigs, they killed her. The next time you buy meat, think of her.
But if you cut a plant, a vegetable plant to eat, at least, consciously, you don't hear them screaming. They might do it. They might feel pain, but less than the animal people physically. And at least you don't see them screaming or crying. So at least your mind is at peace. Your heart is at peace. You don't feel that guilt. Do you understand the logic now? Yes? At least you can have an excuse and say, I didn't see the vegetables suffer. So I eat the no-suffering food, the vegan food, compared to the suffering, killing, and murdering of the animal people for you to eat. Now you see it very well in your mind. See? At least your heart doesn't feel guilty. Your mind feels at peace when you eat vegetables, because you don't see them screaming, running, or crying. At least that. At least you have that excuse in your mind and that peace in your heart, okay? But if you kill animal people or make them be killed for you, then you know for sure that animal people are suffering, screaming, and all their lives they are cramped in little crates. They could not even turn around. You can't deny that. You can't deny the suffering, the pain the animal people feel all their lives and at the time of their murder, okay? So, now you know. It's logical to you. I trust that you are intelligent and that you are smart enough to see the logic and why it is that veganism gives you no guilt instead of barbarism, like animal people, flesh eating, that will give you guilt because you know it. You see it. You see it. You know it. You know it on the screen at least. You know the films people make about it. The documentaries that show the suffering of the animal people, you can't run away from that. You can't run away from the guilt. You can't make any excuse for that.